Last updated 1220,092,017 STUFF Phillis Meti, who placed third at this month's World Long Drive Championship, has been invited to play the New Zealand Women's Open. After much smashing and crashing at the World Long Drive Championship, Phillis Meti will now look to some of her more subtle touches, with a Kiwi professional having been invited to play next week's New Zealand Women's Open. The 30-year-old, who won the long drive world title in 2016, finished third this year and still holds the world record drive of 371 meters, has been given a wildcard entry by organizers for the tournament at Windross Farm in Auckland, which gets underway next Thursday. Meti has competed in the New Zealand Open 5 times before, but in this its 9th year. The $1.85 million Persephone event is part of the LPGA Tour for the first time, and she is thrilled to be a part of it. "I am super honored," she said. "This event has a bunch of the best women golfers in the world, and it is a huge honor to be part of the first LPGA event in New Zealand." Read more. PGA Tour speed record broken. While Meti's booming drives off the tee are sure to be a spectacle, she is hopeful her presence may be able to offer more than that. "I want to be more of an ambassador than a sideshow," she said. "This is a huge chance for our young players and kids to watch these amazing players, and it sets a benchmark for them to aspire to. If I can help, then this is about giving back for me, to reach out to more young girls to take up this game." It marks a full circle for the Aucklander, who first won the World Long Drive title as a teenager in 2006 and was runner-up for the next 2 years before turning professional onto the Australian Ladies Professional Golf and Asian Tours for the next 7 years. Meti returned to New Zealand after her father and mentor, Roz, was diagnosed with cancer and passed away in 2015. She took the time to complete her qualification in sport and recreation management, becoming golf manager at Aviation Golf Club, before taking up a role managing corporate events at Royal Auckland Golf Club. With leave in hand last year, she decided to return to the 2016 World Long Drive event for some fun and ended up winning. That led Meti to return this year, where she lost in the semi-final after her final drive, which was well ahead of her rival, was outside the time limit by 2 seconds. "My first 7 drives were out of bounds, and my opponent had only 1 drive in place," she said. "My final shot was big, but I had just run out of time." In the meantime, Meti has turned back to tournament mode and likes what the Windross Farm course will provide next week. "I played last Friday, and it was probably a 5-club wind. It was tough, and the second hole played like a par6. So if it blows, it will be a real test. I like the course a lot. It is quite friendly. For me, it is about getting my body out of long drive mode, but at the same time use my length to my advantage, and then finish it off. At feedback, it would be amazing to be able to play the weekend. But I am honored to have the opportunity to be part of this very special occasion for women's golf in our country." Stuff.